Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, you should review cartoon series, anime series, so something completely random. And today we're talking the first episode of Adult Swim new show called Teenage Euthanasia, episode 1 called Nobody Beats Bubba. Now, to be truly honest, I'm not sure what to expect about this show because it's Adult Swim. Adult Swim usually is weird stuff, really weird, experimental, give you a sort of a left turn you weren't expecting to entertain you. And this new show kind of disappoints a little bit. I mean, the first half was sort of boring because it's trying to get you idea who the characters are first. In the other half, we get the weird stuff because the whole show is basically this sort of kind of weird offbeat family. Especially you found the main focus of the character Trophy, that kind of mom that never grew up. She has issues, but very yet she sort of died. He came back to life, sort of zombie or something like that. Zombie slash ghost. They don't describe how she's still alive. The only thing she knows is sort of magic, something to do with her uh, mom and her granddaughter helping her come alive. But once more, this wasn't the focus. You learned everything that in the intro. The whole episode itself is basically going to the competition of basically graveyard kind of things, like people who like buying stuff, normal things, and you follow the family what they do in the competition. And after that, I kind of was sort of kind of bored. I mean, honestly, I was sort of bored of the first half. The other half, when the weird stuff kicks in, that's the stuff that I got really interested. Anyway, our characters are okay. I mean, you can understand which character who we are. For example, Trophy, one of the main characters, she's that kind of woman never grew up. She has a lot of issues. He blames all her ex best friend that how she messed up. She lose trust. But you keep watching the family how they act. Like, no, I think it's all about you. You're the one who never really calm down. It's basically you blame other people's issues, but at the end it's your issues. You're the one who messed up. Of course, you can say blame her mother, uh, Baba Yaga. She is kind of like I'm a own country kind of girl. Like the own country, we used to do this. This modern time doesn't work. That sort of old grandmother thing. The old ways is better, but she's kind of like a hard ass, but a person who give tough love because she thinks the only way to make you stronger. You also have the other siblings, the uncle that he is sort of kind of soft. He sort of doesn't have a backbone. He's trying to be alert, but he can't because he's sort of very soft, very pushover. You also have the niece, Trophy's daughter, that she is similar to his uncle, but she's a little bit more insert, trying to be more confident, but because of her Baba Yaga grandmother and Trophy, how he treats her, if she's trying to take another step to improve, she's go back because of her family. And you see this sort of toxic family that trying to make it work, but the only problem is themselves who keep bringing down the family, and that's sort of the trope of the whole show to grab these weird things to entertain you. The only problem is I don't think the show is that funny. And that's the problem. This show is a comedy show. You're trying to make you sort of self-aware of the weird shit that's going on. Like Trophy special ability, she's sort of a slash ghost slash zombie, can control weird dead bugs, but she's inside of her. But make it sort of funny or kind of creepy, but it doesn't really land. Especially the attempt to do sort of self-aware, but it's kind of like sort of Deadpool, but not break the fourth wall more like, yeah, this is weird, just deal with it. And they try to be this sort of trippy, over the top, but it feels like they never got there. Only halfway. Halfway got interesting because how the uncle trying to test a casket for his funeral home, but only probably he got stuck there. He got trippy and freaked out. He couldn't get out, so he got sort of trippy because he has no air. It's kind of like a drug kind of metaphor. It got weird how he has his own issues. You understand why he's kind of like needy, trying to get out. But besides that, you have little moments like here, there that could grab your attention, but at the very end, it was sort of kind of boring. I mean, it's kind of disappointing because Adult Swim always attempted to entertain you however it can. Even if it's really bad, it doesn't bore you. It frustrates you, but it's like I think this is the first show actually technically bored me. It's weird, but all of that, the series is basically sort of mainstream. I mean, mainstream, the animation is sort of stilted. In other words, it doesn't have enough fluid. It's sort of cheaply made, but at the same time, you can see how the art trying to make it unique. That's enough to make it watchable, maybe. I don't know, because I didn't fall in love with the show. It's maybe I need a few more episodes. Maybe they figured out how to make it work, but very end, it's sort of kind of disappointment. Like I hope it has a little bit more to it because it's adult to it, but not really. The question is, do you actually watch this episode yourself? You feel this actually has potential? Because if they keep it sort of trippy and weird and dedicate that sort of weirdness at the very beginning, I'd probably give it sort of a pass to continue watching, or at least sort of recommend downwards. But with the first episode, I was like, I don't know. It's too early to tell if this actually gets better or not. Of course, this is still the first episode. I could be completely wrong, but all of that I feel sort of in the middle. Like I don't know. You could watch the first episode. The first episode dropped on YouTube before the main uh day came out because it's like 2 weeks early. They dropped it for some reason. I don't know why, but all of that I think it's sort of to give more confidence to people to watch the series, but it really doesn't. It's one of those like I don't know, like yeah. Anyway, I want to know: do you seen this series? Do you love the first episode? You hate the first episode? Tell me down below. Let me know. I really got nothing else to say. Just thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.